My name is Eskin Evil, and welcome back to A Date with Death. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last stream of this game, unless I download the DLC and share it with you all, which, in all honesty, I really enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. I think I will eventually get the DLC. I'm not sure if I'll stream it. I think I'll wait to see the response, from you all on YouTube after I finally put it up to see whether or not streaming it is actually worth it. Otherwise, I'll just keep it for myself as something that I do on my own time, I guess. Because I don't really... Okay, that's a lie. I do play games when I don't stream. But not these type of games, which I think you all will find interesting. Regardless, real quick before we start, happy 2025. Hopefully the year is going to go well. So far, it does not look good for me because my phone conked out on me today. My power button on my phone has actually been stuck for like 2 years now. I think it's been 2 years now. I'm not 100% sure. It's been like this for so long that I actually routinely forget that if my phone goes to 0% and powers off, I won't be able to turn it back on. And that's what happened to me today. I went to charge it so that I'd be able to use it while I'm streaming. Because, as I mentioned many times before now, I keep track of chat by using my phone. I've been doing this for quite a while now. And so I can't really track chat as well as I used to because I can't actually just have my phone because it's dead. I didn't charge it in time and it powered off and waved goodbye, and now I can't get it to turn back on. It's incredibly annoying. So I'm gonna have to get a new phone. But until I get a new phone, I'm apparently going to be tracking chat through Streamlabs or Twitch, the browser version. Not 100% sure how this is going to work, but hopefully it does work. Either way, oh, right. Because I realized last time these are not pages of these options. Which you would expect it to be, but no, these are entirely separate things, apparently. So I think 27, 17, 59, 27, 18. So technically these are the same loads. For simplicity's sake, we're gonna just use the load that I saved and hope that this all works. I'm pretty sure that everything will be fine. Excuse me. Especially since coming back to streaming, chat's been very quiet. I'm not 100% sure if that's because I haven't streamed for like a year prior to coming back last month, or if it was just because it was December and everyone was busy. Could also just be that my timing, like when I'm actually streaming, is just a really bad idea. But regardless, doesn't matter. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Anyway, as always, feel free to shout at me in chat. Just be aware that I may respond late because I'm an idiot and not able to track it anymore. As well as I used to. I'm sorry. There seems to be something wrong with my throat. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. You should too. There. Hopefully that solves the problem. Now then. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly well rested. So this is day 7. This is the end of our deal and everything, because we played through days 1 to 5. Sorry, days 1 to 6. Missed a day. In previous streams. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today. Safer to stay at home and ride out your win. I thought we were going to go for a walk in the park. That's sort of what we decided we would be doing for our last day in the previous stream. Oh well. It's still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. Ooh. Yin Yang! Aww. Check on Yin Yang. Yin Yang is lazing around happily. For some reason, you feel oddly nostalgic today. Oh, also, I just realized, for some strange reason, in this very last stream of this game, I can, I can proceed by clicking, as I've been doing for the past 6 days, in-game, or I can proceed by pressing the spacebar. I'm hopeless, I swear. For some reason, you feel oddly nostalgic today, sitting next to Yin Yang. You're certain you'll win your bet, but you still give Yin Yang some extra love. Anything could happen after all. Oh! Our plant has flowers. Or buds, at least. That's so cool. Because I didn't realize, like, the first 2 days, so the first stream, that plant was there. I only realized because I saw the achievement on stream, so I was like, wait, what plants am I supposed to be? Because there are all these plants here. But no, it's this one plant on the nightstand. Sorry. So there's an achievement for watering this every day, but I don't think I'll get it since I missed a couple. But whatever. At least there are flowers there. That's pretty cool. You go on to tell Yin Yang how much you love her for 15 minutes. Aww. She's gonna get tired. It's not enough. She deserves even more. You get Yin Yang some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company this morning. You love Yin Yang so much, words cannot even come close to describing how you feel. Aww. In return, you feel immense love from Yin Yang as she purrs and sits on your lap. That's so cute. Okay, let's see what's going on with our neighbors. You hear something in the hallway beyond. Eavesdrop. Our neighbor's drama is just too good to pass up. You hear a door open and feet moving against a wooden floor. 2 people, your neighbors? Your breath grows silent. Breath grows silent? That is weird. Sorry. Your breath grows silent as you listen carefully. You came, the light voice starts after a few moments of quiet. Of course I did. You invited me, the deeper voice answers. Again, sorry for my terrible voice acting. Which one of them is saying this? I'm sorry for running away like that. It was immature of me. 'Cause technically speaking, they've both run away from each other. So I really don't know who this is from. Game, you're doing so well telling me who's who. Oh well. Then, quiet again. You imagine both people are struggling for words. The right words. The lighter voice speaks up again. Why do you always seem so sad when you look at me? It was a question neither of them likely expected to be asked. Because they are some sort of reincarnated lovers, soulmate type thing, aren't they? Huh. I've lost you so many times, and I'm waiting to lose you again. That's so sad. Quiet. So quiet you could hear a pin drop. Time flowed onwards through this quiet, winding its way between the pair. What do you mean? A laugh, but not a humorous one, a self-mocking one. You may not believe me, but hear me out anyway, okay? We didn't meet by chance, they start. I was sent here to meet you, like I've met you dozens of times in the past. Sent here? Why? There's genuine confusion in their voice. They don't sound scared, just confused. I was sent here to take your soul. I'm sorry. It's just, I said it multiple times throughout my run, I guess, of this game, that these neighbors seem to be paralleling me and, I guess, Casper, since, spoilers, we now know that's his name. But I didn't realize that I was actually that spot on. This is a little bit weird. I wonder... It's actually something, too, that I've been wondering about this game. We have... Like, we're in a bedroom, right? This is the door through which we're hearing our neighbors. Like, is our apartment really just this bedroom that we're living out of? And, like, we're actually, like, renting a bedroom as opposed to renting an apartment? Which, you know, that's fine. I myself have done this. When I went to uni, I actually lived out of a bedroom, too. But I'm just... There are just a couple things that I think about occasionally, and this is one of them. It's a little bit weird. It makes me wonder if when they say neighbor, they actually mean like in the room across the hall, as opposed to actual apartments. Unless, for some strange reason, their bedroom is the first thing you see when you step into their apartment, which is just weird. So it must be that they're renting a bedroom. Not judging, just a little bit weird to suddenly realize. In between streams, no less, but whatever. I was sent here to take your soul, because I am a Grim Reaper. The silence this time is so loud you almost have to cover your ears. Tension hangs in the air. You and I met a long time ago, in a different lifetime, and I refused to take your soul then. Ever since, in every lifetime, I have been sent to you as punishment. What? Oh, wait, so are they paralleling me and Casper as like a way to warn us what will happen to Casper if they don't reap our soul? If he doesn't reap our soul. Because Casper identifies as male. Interesting. And in every lifetime I have loved you. Aww. You... Of all the times for my voice not to crack. The light voice cracks. Are you telling the truth? The sound of movement. You can see it in your mind as they touch hands. I wouldn't lie to you. Feel my warmth. Hear my heartbeat. Have I ever felt familiar to you? The way you two act, you're like old friends. There's no way this other person doesn't realize it. The rustle of cloth, a hand over a heart. I felt nostalgic ever since we met. The light voice whispers. A deep voice continues. I didn't want to hurt you. I still don't. I want to keep you safe. The best way to keep you safe is if I'm far away from you. What would happen to you? You don't need to worry about me. Why don't we run away together? What? There's genuine confusion in them. Their voice, which is usually so low and cool, picks up. I think I've been dreaming about you for years. I don't want to lose you just when I found you, the airy voice adds. Are you serious? The deep voice adds, filled with surprise. I am, the light voice repeats, a note of determination weaving through their words. Stay with me. The deep voice, once calm and composed, now carries a trace of vulnerability. I never imagined you'd want me to stay. You can feel it even from here, a fragile hope, a possibility. A pause, a suspended moment in which the weight of 1,000 lifetimes seems to hang in the balance. And then the deep voice responds, If you'd have me, I'd stay by your side forever. Aww, that's so cute. You hear footsteps and then a door closing. And then silence. The mystery of your neighbors seems to come to a close, and you step back from the door filled with wonder and confusion. Two people in the very same apartment with their own Grim Reapers, right? What are the chances? 1 in a million, you assume. Though you're the only person probably in the entire world who would believe what just happened, you can't help but feel happy. Love is an infectious thing. It really is. You pray for a moment that the two, whoever they are, whatever they look like, have a happy future ahead of them. I am also curious, because I know there are some games, some really honestly cool games, that will how do I put this? They do collaborative players where it's not a multiplayer game or anything, but it is a case where, like in Subnautica, not sponsored, but in Subnautica, you can make a capsule after when you complete the game, you can make a capsule and you can send it back onto the planet, and that capsule will be picked up by a player later on, whenever they play the game. And so you can help later players survive, essentially. I kind of wonder if this is anything like that, if your neighbors are actually other players going through their game. But none of what happens between them happens between the player and Casper. So I don't think that's actually it. Still, that would have been really cool, honestly. Oh! Eavesdropping champion. Learn your neighbor's secrets. Yeah, I'm evil, what can I say? And you think about your own Grim Reaper, the one who has captured your heart as well. Oh! Coming right out and saying it. Or thinking it, I guess. Okay, I don't think we really need to change our appearance. Yeah, honestly, we'll leave it at that. I think... Oh, right, the bed. The dawn of the final day, or something. You don't particularly feel like you don't particularly feel like you're going to die today. Something about the Grim Reaper you've come to know feels so, too, soft for things to end like that. He really is. He's too cute. Perhaps you could celebrate your win early? You could. If this was chocolate lava cake, I would really consider this. But, no. Go out for a nice meal. I like that option better. You might even invite your little Reaper friend. That sounds like chaos waiting to happen. And the fun kind of chaos, too. Oh, we should do that. But for now, you decide not to celebrate too early. There will be plenty of time for that in the future. Well, I mean, we did say dinner, right? So we would have to wait until the end of the day. Right. I was just talking about this. Water your plants. Your little plant has sprouted some buds. Nice. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. I'm a bit curious. I assume that they're like roses or something, pink roses. But I mean, they could be tulips? Nah, I don't think tulips grow like that. Their leaves look different. Whatever. Not a botanist. You're right, so I didn't get a... sorry. I didn't get a achievement for this, so I definitely waited too long. That's fine. Bookshelf. Pick a new book to read. I'm a bit curious if I could have watered it more than once per day after realizing what happened to catch up a little. But whatever. It's too late for that. Oh. I seem to be a bit abnormally gassy today. Apologies. I heckin' love cats. Hello! Long time no see? I'm so sorry. I don't recognize your username. Did you change it? Sorry, talking to chat. You might have? Oh, okay. That sort of explains it. Mello! Oh, hello! Mello, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm so sorry. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've been mentioning in Discord that I'm streaming. But yeah, no, I think the last time we chatted, which was probably a year ago, honestly, because like for an entire year, I just wasn't streaming. Yeah. So yeah, I think you did change your name and I just never noticed. Because it's been so long. Yeah, actually, I don't blame you much for that. Because in all honesty, for some strange reason, I always get a kickstart. Not a kickstart. But I get like a kick in the butt to stream in December, and I don't know why. It's like literally the worst time for me to get that kick. But I really missed streaming. I got into this bit of a rut, I think, where streaming was a lot of fun, and I didn't feel like I should be streaming since there were things that I was putting on the back burner. And I really wanted to get to them, but I wanted to stream more. And so I tried to stop streaming, and then I just didn't end up doing anything. But I am starting to catch up with editing my streams and putting them on YouTube. Horrifically, I've backlogged it so much that we're still in Thankmas. But we are getting through it. I actually, when I'm done streaming, I'm gonna put the video that I edited up onto YouTube. It's just I didn't want it downloading while I'm streaming because I have a feeling that would mess up my internet, at least a little bit, and therefore mess up the stream. But regardless, welcome back, Mello. Thank you for joining us. My phone conked out this morning. The power button no longer works, and my phone died because I didn't charge it in time. So I can't actually keep track of chat properly anymore. So if I'm late to reply to you, I'm really sorry. I will get to you. It's just I'm gonna have to finagle with like my one monitor and flip back and forth between windows in order to catch you. But I will catch you, don't worry. Anyway, my favorite quote. Cool. You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Oh, interesting. Resting against the page is a quote that stuck with you. Resting against the page? Wait, so it's not in the book itself? Or are you saying that by being printed on the page, it's resting against the page. What? Oh, you're playing Genshin! Cool! I don't play Genshin myself, but I do like the characters, or some of them. I like Jinyuan, not gonna lie. Sorry, not Jinyuan. That's Honkai. Neuvillette. Neuvillette is the one that I like in Genshin. I also like his werewolf-looking boyfriend, but I can't remember what they're called. The little furry-looking creatures that are in Fontaine. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, well, enjoy your playing then, because... Yes, the Mussolines! Yeah, they're really cute. I really like them. But yeah, Neuvillette is my favorite. There was another one that I kind of liked, but... Yeah, she is from Genshin. I think she's like the quote-unquote evil person. Like the enemy or whatever. She's really cool. Because I'm evil, so of course I like one of the evil characters. It's like a prerequisite. In fact, so prerequisite is this for me that in Honkai, my favorite character is like the redeemable villain of Sunday. Because apparently trying to create a utopia for people is evil. Sorry. This just really amuses me. Anyway, yes, enjoy your play of Genshin. I will be here in the background. Don't mind me. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope it is this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. Very true. The smallest, most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. This is like one of the things that I truly believe too. Like, I know a lot of people crave adventure and crave like exciting things, but I personally prefer staying in my room, and like the most excitement I get is when someone joins me in a stream. Or someone kudos something that I worked really hard on. Or I guess liked. Sorry, I'm so used to AO3. Actually, kudos in AO3 isn't quite... Because, like, AO3 isn't necessarily where kudos come from. Yes, I agree. Nuanced villains are, like, the greatest thing ever. Because I feel like you can learn a lot from nuanced villains. Because just having everything be black and white, just good versus evil, is really boring. Understanding that villains aren't necessarily... how do I say this? Villains aren't flat. Villains are really complicated, and a lot of the times villains aren't really made by themselves. There's something else that makes them a villain. And if you can solve that problem, then the villain probably could be your best friend. And I think that's a really, really important lesson. Weirdly enough, I remember distinctly that I learned this lesson from Sailor Moon. I watched it when I was a kid, and I will never forget Fisheye and how she went from Fisheye is a guy, canonically, like in the original Japanese version, but I grew up in America. And in America, when I was a kid, when they were transferring Sailor Moon over to American children viewing, they made Fisheye a girl for some strange reason, which made sense up until that moment where Fisheye takes off his shirt. And watching it in America as a kid, thinking that this is a girl, that's a really weird thing to see. And to this day, I'm still surprised that they didn't somehow edit. Because thinking back, I remember I saw a post once, cannot for the life of me remember where, but it was a post comparing the Japanese release of Yu-Gi-Oh! With the American release of Yu-Gi-Oh! That one scene where Mai Valentine is laying down in bed, just covered by a sheet. Her outfit makes it so that it looks like she's bare underneath the sheet, but she actually is clothed. So in America, they actually added straps onto her corset top thing so that you would know that she is actually wearing clothing under there. And it's, to this day, still one of the funniest things that I never really noticed as a kid watching the anime. But like, yeah. Sailor Moon befriending Fisheye was one of the most memorable things that I have taken from that anime. Along with New Moon. I can never remember her name, mostly because her name is difficult to pronounce, but the queen of the dark side of the moon in Sailor Moon was one of my favorite characters of all time. I absolutely adore her. I love her ending. In the anime, I think in the manga her ending is different. But in the anime, her ending was really nice. And I really love Sailor Moon for all of the redeemable villains that it has. Because thinking about some of the knights of... Oh my gosh, I can never really remember their names. They're all named after stones, though. Like Nephirite, Zoisite, those guys from like season 1 who are under Queen Beryl. Which is really funny to me now because, I'm sorry, this is a huge tangent, but I recently watched Sapphire and Beryl, or Beryl and Sapphire, whichever way it goes. I think it's Beryl and Sapphire. I remember it being like alphabetical. But it's basically a Chinese BL anime / manga thing, and it's actually really good. I binge watched it, I think a month or 2 ago. The tangents are the best part of these streams. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad, Mello. Yeah, because like long tangent, which is probably for the best because this is like the last day of the this is the last day of me streaming this game because inside the game this is the last day I think to actually play, and usually I can get through 2 days per stream, which means that each day averages out to about an hour and a half, which means that this stream will probably be short if I'm not ranting like an idiot. So it works out. Just an hour or 2 tangent, yeah. But yeah, so I recently found this BL. For those of you who don't know, anyone else watching later probably, BL stands for Boy Love, just to clarify. So yeah, I found this BL Chinese anime on YouTube, surprisingly enough. And it's so cute, but it's also heart-wrenching because the premise of Beryl and Sapphire is they're basically 2 actors who perform various AUs, basically, alternate universes. It's the same 2 characters, just they act out different scenarios. Like, one of them is a genius inventor who makes incredible machinery in one universe, and then in another universe, one of them can see the future. There is like a magic universe that they're both in. There's a universe where one is a knight and the other is a demon king. And some of them link to each other, some of them don't. So sometimes you'll have this entire storyline that's told in like piecemeal, like a slice of life sort of thing, over a huge stretch of episodes that are sort of jumbled up. So it could be like, you know what it's like? It's like reading a choose your own adventure book, but you don't actually choose anything. You just read from page 1 all the way to the end, and you have to try and keep track of what's going on in any given scenario. When you hit that page, you have to somehow remember what happened already. Even though the last page you read had nothing to do with this particular pathway. So it's a little bit confusing, but it's really, really good. And then they have like a couple movies. Some of the movies weren't so good. Some of the movies were actually really good. And for some strange reason, the animation style kind of changes throughout. Like, all of the episodes have their own style of drawing, and then the movies have like 2 different styles, and it's really weird, but it is a pretty engaging format, because it really does force you to remember and like keep track of everything that's happening. And it really does remind me of like watching a play, because it's sort of like you watch a play, but it has a sequel, but that sequel isn't going to be performed until next year, and so there's like 2 or 3 plays in between, you know what I mean, until they get to next year. And it's like, you were so supportive of this theater that you watch every show anyway. You may not watch every night of the shows, but you still watch at least one night of each show. And so you have to remember what happens in like play 1 while watching these other plays, and it's a little bit difficult, but if you binge it like I did, you'll be fine. But anyway, yeah, Sapphire and Beryl, Sapphire, whichever way it goes, highly recommend. It's a really, really good one. I will admit, since it's Chinese, it's like, I don't know what it is. I think just like the Chinese language is really succinct, I guess, because they speak so fast. Oh my gosh. They will speak, and the text for the English translation will be there for 1 second, and it's like you have to like nail your pause button in order to catch what they're saying, because it's like 6 to 10 words, and it goes by so fast, because for some strange reason the Chinese text that they're following also goes that fast, because the Chinese that's being spoken is actually really short, but in the English translation it's like so long. And it's just, it's either it's like that, or it'll give you the sentence in piecemeal. And so not only are they seemingly directly translating the Chinese text that's currently there, but they're also not like taking into account what the entire sentence is actually supposed to be translated to. So you just get really wonky translations sometimes. I did notice that it was better, the translation and the subtitling was done better in the movies as opposed to in the TV series. I'm not really sure if that's a TV series, actually. I shouldn't call it that. The little episodes. But anyway, yeah. I think the tangent is pretty much wrapped up. I think we can get back to the game. Apologies. Hopefully that was entertaining. And again, not sponsored, but definitely do recommend Beryl and Sapphire. If you like BLs and you don't mind struggling with the Chinese English translation thing, then by all means go for it. It's really good. Where was I? Right, yeah. We spent so much time hoping for rest, for the moment when we can relax. But true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. I guess, yeah, because they're really talking about birth and life and then death. So when you're alive is when, I guess. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merrily. Oh my gosh. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for the big ones. So, dear reader, this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last. And don't forget how damn lucky you are that you will get more. Aw, that's really nice. I like that. Again, kudos to this game. The writers and everyone on it are really, really good. I really like them. Oh, it was entertaining. Good. I'm glad. Alright. I think that's everything? That's everything, right? We eavesdropped on the neighbors. We didn't talk to them, we eavesdropped on them. Read the book. Touched my bed. I loved my cat. Watered the plant. We didn't change outfits, but that's mostly because I'm lazy. And there's like nothing really... I mean, obviously I'm not choosing 3. I guess this is the closest to what I would actually say, so where's the fun in that? You are difficult right until the end. Don't you like the chase? Sure, in moderation. I feel like I've been chasing you your entire life. I mean, I guess? But based on what he said before, it's not our entire life that we've been somehow dodging death, right? It's only somewhat recently? Then again, they did say... They did say that we've been sort of unlucky our whole... Oh my gosh! Grim, you have my heart. Oh my god! Aww. That's so sweet. Gab Mag. Killing your faves, sorry. That is a fanfic writer right there. 100% fanfic writer. Honestly, fam. And Sonobe? And Sonobe. I'm assuming that's how you say that. Grim Reaper's Daily. Oh, that's interesting. Lex Renji. Oh, that's French? Excuse me butchering this language for a minute. Ale Pacherpo? No, Macherpo. Sorry. I don't know what that means. Machepu? I don't know. Eunice here? My wallet? Oh, they just, they probably just subscribed and bought a lot of merch. I don't know from who, but... Oh well. Aw, Grim's been chasing me. I'm like such an airhead. I mean, I know that I'm just teasing Grim, but this seems so airheaded. Yes, well, your soul is in you, so I need to chase you. Stupid. You're romantic at heart, Casper. Yes, and apparently I have this heart. Oh gosh. Unless that's about someone else, but... I mean, I guess it could be. Who really knows? Mortal, on the last day of your life, I find it only fair that I share with you what I have discovered. Oh. Ooh, about my weird soul light aura thing? You've been studying, Grimmy? We still call him that. Yes. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. What is it possible for? That answers some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange, how you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer. Exclamation points. Lay it on me, Casper. It's still so weird having someone actually call me this. Because, like, it never happens. It's weird in a good way. It's still weird. It's like when people actually use the pronoun that I prefer. I mean, I still accept they, them. That's totally fine, but whatever. Evil. Sorry. Evil. You embody life just as I embody death. Wait. So you're saying... Huh. So he's a minion of death and I'm a minion of life? My research led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or years. Maybe only every 1,000 or so years an immortal. You have the touch of life in your soul. On your soul. On? Are you sure that's right? That sounds weird. It also doesn't quite make sense, but... I guess if you think of it as like a mark or something, the touch of life is a mark. I guess that would make more sense. That's just worded weird. Sorry, in a previous stream, I literally explained how to use a semicolon because their use of a comma in a sentence was just wrong. I will try not to be a grammar menace in this stream as well. You are life, so to speak. Oh. So I'm right. Huh. That is why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You are special. You have always been special. What if I don't want to be special? What if I just want to be a boring little idiot? So I'm immortal now? I am unsure. Perhaps. There's only one way to find out. My what trying to kill me and see if I survive? And that will be me trying to take your soul one final time. Really? It doesn't sound like it'll work for you. Why wouldn't it work for him? And you've left it so last minute. If you really wanted it that badly. I don't think you would have let time slip. I guess? Huh. Oh, I know. It's because you're in love with me, right? Oh my gosh. We're getting into territory where this character is not me. Which is a shame because, like, for the most part, this character... Like, it actually... Man, I would have needed that stream. What, where I explained how to use a semicolon? What? I don't know what you're talking about, probably. What? You said it yesterday, right? You did. You like me. You want to hate me, but you can't. Must be frustrating for you, Little Reaper. Unless you've changed your mind. My mind? Perhaps I would... My mind perhaps I could sway. My heart is not so weak. I cannot let my feelings get in the way of my work. Your soul must be taken. If I'm not the one to take it, if I let you go, then someone else would come for you, and I would be terminated. Ah. You use semicolons on vibes and vibes alone? Okay. Well, I mean, I think that stream is still up. So yeah, it's just the one from last week, the 27th? Yeah, the 27th. So yeah, probably... I think you'll be able to watch it still after this stream. I think it's just tomorrow it'll be gone. But I'm pretty sure it's in that one. So yeah. But, I mean, essentially a semicolon is used after a sentence when you want to add something on, but you don't want to make that a separate sentence, usually because it doesn't actually work as its own sentence, or because it's following up on what you've already written, like the initial sentence. Semicolons are also used in list formats when you have your sentence, you have a colon, which is separating the sentence from the list that follows. And then throughout the list, in order to prevent you from making a run-on, essentially, or having like way too many commas, you can separate the items on your list with the semicolons. And this also means that while you're writing your list, in between each semicolon, you can use colons to create proper sentence structures, like within the sections between the semicolons. If that makes any sense. Maybe one day I'll do, like, I don't know, a language stream, how to write English stream. I'm not a teacher though, so it probably wouldn't make any sense. Huh. Maybe one day I'll find on Steam, like, I don't know, a game that's like language based. Oh, you think you got it? Okay, cool. I didn't. Basically, semicolons are used when using a comma doesn't actually work. Or I like to think of it more as you have a colon, you have a comma, and then in between is a semicolon, which is like a really strong comma. Like, it's a super comma. Think of it that way. Anyway, you can hang around to protect me. I can keep away your soul sickness, and you can keep other Reapers away. Yeah, we'll just be, like, back to back with each other, protecting each other, keeping each other safe. That'll be so cute. I was going to say Bonnie and Clyde too, but I didn't want to insinuate that we're both criminals, even though, like, he's the Grim Reaper and I'm literally evil. I'm terrible. I'm the absolute worst. Oh, I love it. Casper and Evil on the run together forever. That sounds... I must see this competition. This batch through to the end. Gods know what awaits us at the end of it. I know already. I win. I keep your soul and you. He's so cute. No, I will win. I'm the Grim Reaper. Mortals fear me. But according to you, I'm not immortal. I'm life itself, apparently. Ah, this kid. Just you wait. I don't mind waiting a little longer. I mean, it's been a whole week already of you being unsuccessful. Can't wait to take a bite out of your soul. Dream all you want, sunshine. I fully intend to keep my soul. Yes. When did you learn how to be sarcastic? Oh, this game. So cute. You use that to get around not being able to lie too, don't you? To be fair, I do too. Lies are one thing, but half-truths are another. And you can still say you don't lie so long as you use half-truths. Or sarcasm, in this case. Both are wins. I have not spoken a single lie. There is always exceptions to the rules, sweetheart. You're sweet. That's literally what I was gonna say! It's like, when did you start calling me sweetheart? Your sweetheart? Don't get ahead of yourself. I didn't mean it like that. You can be my sweetheart too. You know what? Maybe I should just come and take it now after all. Oh, that's too much. This is what I was thinking though. Still, this is cute. Poor Casper. Still can't handle being teased. Too bad, because we tease it all the time if we love you. My little guy is so shy sometimes. He's our little guy. I'm so lucky I get to see your blushing face. It's true, his blushing face is adorable. I am not blushing. You're literally blushing in your pic, though. Like, if you don't want to, like, be seen as blushing, why would you make that your icon? Like, your literal icon. Nor can you even see me right this instant to even assume such a ridiculous thing. Again, your icon. But also, yeah, this too. He really does blush so easily. Which is fitting, because I don't really blush that easily. Oh, please. We both know you blush super easily. I could bat my eyelashes at you and you'd go bright red. Ha! As if. I am very cool. I would not do that. He's so cute. When you inevitably call me later, we'll test it out. You should not waste your final hours, so... Sorry, I read that so wrong. Again, this font really should have better spacing in between letters, not letters, in between words. The space between the letters is fine, but the space between words is... it's a struggle. You should not waste your final hours on something like that. Anyhow, sorry. For some reason, I thought that was anywho, and I was like, wait, what? Anyhow, I think it's a good use of my time. In fact, maybe it's even the best use of my time. Well, since you've so graciously given me a few more hours, what are you actually doing, considering you aren't reaping my soul? Nothing much. Contemplating. Thinking. It is not going very well. What? You mean you can't think? Yeah. That seems unlike you, because, like, he's always been very, not really thoughtful, but always thinking, I guess. Especially since, you know, Trying to figure out our soul business. Our aura business, really. Is there something wrong today? To be totally honest with you, everything is wrong today. And every part of my mind is fighting with itself. Sounds tough, buddy. It is tough, yes. Shall we take this conversation to a call, Sunshine? It is really cute when he calls me Sunshine. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I actually recently looked up what a baby girl actually is. Because I grew up on Criminal Minds, so for me, baby girl is Penelope Garcia. But apparently baby girl is actually an attractive man. Which kind of threw me for a bit. Because I guess that technically means that Derek Morgan, who always calls Penelope Garcia a baby girl, is himself a baby girl. And so they're actually baby girls together. But like, I don't think that actually works because Derek Morgan, personality-wise, is nothing like what I've seen commonly referred to as baby girl, which is a guy who like is shy, cute, and blushes a lot, essentially. A guy like Grimm. And obviously that's not Derek Morgan. So it's just, it's weird. Baby girl couple goals. Yes. Anyway. Part of me wants to say this just for the pure irony because I don't think my voice is that good. But I mean, you all tell me my voice is good, so I don't know. Perhaps in honor of that, I should just go with this. Because, like, in all honesty, I would not say any of these. I mean, I guess this is technically the closest because I would just say sure. But you know what? Because I'm a Let's Play streamer who does not actually show their face, and I really only have my voice to work with, as horrible as it is, we're gonna go with number 2, in honor of that. Want to hear my voice that badly? Who am I to deny such a request? I still can't say no. This rigged app, I swear. That's funny. But no, this is what I would say. Hello, hello! Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but the typing was... Oh yeah, because you're in a different time zone. Okay, thanks for coming, Mello, thank you for coming. It was really good to see you again. And I'm really glad that you were able to stop by. Hopefully you can catch another stream. Have a good night, rest well, take care of yourself. Love you. Well, you're certainly full of energy. That excited at the prospect of talking to me. Sure, it's the highlight of my day. I call you a liar, but you actually sound like you're telling the truth. Oh, by the way, you can't sneak out of answering my question properly so easily. What have you been up to today? Fine. Wait. I don't quite remember these, and I feel like I would have seen a skull. Like, I love skulls, so I feel like I would have seen that. And yeah, I feel like you can actually see his scythe a lot better. Very strange. Fine. If you must know, I was doing my skincare routine. While thinking about you. I mean, about your soul. Skincare routine. Okay. Yeah, for real. You're just a person. No. I mean, I guess technically it depends on what you mean by skincare routine. Usually skincare routine is referring to your face, not necessarily your full body. Like, I do cream my face. But yeah, this is what I was thinking, so. The Grim Reaper has a skincare routine? Of course I do. It would... It should be obvious that I care about my looks. That's fair. What do you do for skincare then? Twice a day. Cleanse, tone, serum, eye cream, day cream, sunscreen in the morning. Wow. That's so much. I mean, I guess I don't cleanse or tone. I just wash my face and then dry it and then cream it. Interesting. Then cleanse, mask, tone, serum, eye cream, night cream in the evening. Huh. No wonder your skin looks so soft. Yeah, for real. With all that work you put in. I want to touch it. I'm not 100% sure I would actually say this. But I mean, I guess it's more than I want to poke him. Not surprising. Perhaps I would... Oh, he's blushing! Allow you to touch. But this is... Well... As much as I enjoy talking about skincare, there is something more important on my mind. And what's that? Oh! Grim, you're such a sweet. Oh my gosh. You. There is a decision I am thinking over. One that is very important. Life-altering, if you will. That's so mean. I guess? I mean, for sure, but... Okay, this sounds serious. Yes. It is not something I should consider, and yet... I'm thinking about it anyway. Considering it, weighing my options. Will it get you in trouble? Like, apparently our neighbor and their Grim Reaper? Well, mostly the neighbor's Grim Reaper, but whatever. Mr. Deep Voice over there. It will put me in the most trouble I could be in. Oh my gosh. Look at his face, too! He's so proud and defiant with this. Oh my gosh. Casper. Yes. Descend. Be evil with me. Sorry. What exactly is it you're considering? Speak not a word of this to another soul, because it will not only get me in trouble, but you as well. How... I mean, am I not already technically in trouble because I've been avoiding death somehow for, like, ever? Oh, his eyes are closed. This is a choice just for the two of us. What? For real, agreed. Do you understand? Well, yes, but what is it? Fuck. I'm thinking about breaking protocol. As though you haven't already by simply telling me your name, apparently. Or, like, introducing yourself to me as the Grim Reaper and all of that for an entire week. You mean... I'm thinking of refusing to collect your soul. What? Refusing to collect any more at all. You're going to quit? I have never heard of one of my kind quitting before. You either work or are terminated. Oh, jeez. Huh. But I am capable of making my own decisions, for better or worse. And you are thinking about this because... Because of you. That smirk! I'm thinking about it because of you, Sunshine. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me. You've always gotten me into trouble. Perhaps I don't mind. If I do this, then it is because it is something I want for myself. And I quite like the sound of doing whatever I want for a change. Rebellion! Yes! We were right! He is a teenager! He is an edgelord! Oh, our cute little Casper. Not having to follow some set of rules I was destined to follow. But if it's just a one-sided wish, even I wouldn't be arrogant enough to force it on you. If you... just a few words and I would throw everything away for you. Dude, we've only known each other for a week. Oh, my darling. I mean, I guess this is the closest to what I just said. Oh, my little reaper. Yeah, sure, we'll go with it. Oh, my little reaper. I mean, this is closer to how I would word it, or say it, speak, I don't know. I can't speak anyway, so. I've liked you for a long time now. Oh, we got a heart! You... really? About me? I did not say that at all. Yeah, I've never felt this way before. You have my heart. Uh-huh, that's cute. So, wanna run away together? I mean, it'll be more you running than me. I've got an apartment and a pet to worry about. If I came over right now, would you open the window? I mean, I did last night, didn't I? This is what I would say, but I don't like the ellipses here. That's... for you, in a heartbeat. Perfect. Are you planning on sneaking in through my window again? Well, I mean, I guess technically he didn't sneak in. It's hardly sneaking in if I just let you know I'd be coming. That's true. And when exactly do you plan on making your grand entrance? I want to see you. As soon as I hang up. Fair enough. I'll come right on over. But... I know you just joked about running away together, but... I will really effectively be on the run. I cannot stay here. Okay. So, what do we do? I mean, realistically speaking, if you're going to be on the run from the employer of the Grim Reaper, what does that actually mean? Does that mean that you're on the run from the actual death? Or, like, higher level Grim Reapers who are technically, like, the bureaucracy, I guess? The Grim Bureaucracy. Oh my gosh, the Grim Bureaucracy. That is hilarious. Sorry. Where are you going to go? Do you have a couch? No, actually, I only have a bed. This is what I was talking about earlier in the stream. We've been doing this from the perspective of a bedroom that somehow the doorway of leads to outside of our apartment, which must mean that we live out of a bedroom. Maybe we have an ensuite, like a bathroom attached to the bedroom, like how I do, but like we don't have... I literally... because this is too rejecting. I mean, there's a heavily implied rejection of you not actually staying there. This is literally what I said, so I can do you one better. I have a bed. I know that. But I'm talking about a place where I can sleep. Dude, I'm offering you to sleep there too. Didn't we talk about who sleeps on what side? What, do you sleep on the left side too? I mean, why would I make you sleep on the couch? Seriously, Casper. He's so cute. You want to sleep in the same bed? Ah. I'm gonna go with this because it implies that I'm comfortable with it. This one sort of doesn't. And this is somehow too forward. Like, I'm comfortable with it, but I'm not pushing it. As long as you're comfortable with it too. I'm comfortable with it. Are you sure? I wouldn't offer it to you if I wasn't. There is plenty of room for us both. And our cat. Our cat now. Oh, this is so cute. I want to lay by your side. Or snuggle up if you wanted to as well. Oh, that's so cute. I would like snuggles. Yes. Let's cuddle. I'll leave that up to you. I cannot believe you. You literally just invited someone who is trying to actively kill you into your bed. Well, yeah, but I happen to like him a lot. And he isn't actively trying to kill me now. In fact, he's literally risking his life and safety to keep me alive. No, I suppose I'm not. Gods, what am I doing? I like this one. Partially because it relates to the quote that we read in the book. But also because he is the Grim Reaper. He delivers death, but he is also himself alive. And I want to make sure he knows that. Living life for yourself. Being free? It's a strange thought, but it also makes me excited. Leave the window open, okay? I'll see you soon, Sunshine. I'm sorry, I looked up and I saw him sticking his tongue out. Oh, this kitten. He's a literal kitten. Ugh. I finally get my white cat. I'll see you soon, Sunshine. Why is that so hard to say? I'll see you soon, Sunshine. Ugh. It's like a tongue twister, I guess, technically. The sun shines beautifully through your unlocked window. You stand and walk towards your bed, and you can't help but think, today is a good day to be alive. It doesn't take long for the sound of your window being shifted. Oh, this is not correct, this sentence. It doesn't take long for the sound of your window being shifted to pull you out of your head. Or alternatively, it doesn't take long before the sound of your window being shifted pulls you out of your head. So either this needs to be before, or this needs to be to pull. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to be a grammar hunter or whatever today, but that really tripped me up, so I had to say it. Anyway. There you see the prettiest, sweetest, stupidest, dumbest man you have ever met. Your heart swells and your body moves before you can even think. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Again, why does it... Whatever, it's fine. Evil, you really did leave it open for me. And you even cleaned off the desk. Oh. What? Oh, okay, this is a bit more than I was... Wait. Our pillows are red? That's what that is, right? Okay. Slightly more suggestive than I was expecting. But okay. Hello, little Reaper. How very forward of my mortal. Again, why is there typing sound effects when he's supposed to be speaking to me in person? Like, on the video call it didn't make any sense. It makes even less sense now. When you said you didn't mind sharing the bed, I didn't expect you to push me down so suddenly. And what did you expect? I had no clue. I had a small thought that you were pulling some elaborate joke. That I would arrive here and you would be gone. Uh-huh. But you're here. I'm here. This advance is not unwelcome. You're too cute. And there's that signature blush. Shut up. No, I don't think I will. Who would have thought I'd make a bet with the Reaper? And that he'd end up on my bed, blushing like this. With his hair spread everywhere so nicely. Yeah, for real. His hair is so long, it's so pretty. Again, literally my type. Because, in all honesty, I didn't realize that his hair was so long when I saw him while I was watching Cassian Floros play this game. Or, more accurately, I fell asleep to him playing the game, woke up, saw Grim, and again, I slammed the pause button so fast. And decided I was going to play it too. Maybe this was a what? A bad idea? An evil idea? Poor Casper. You can't even lie about it. I want to hate you so badly. I know this feeling. I know. But you can't. So you may as well love me. I want to hear you say it in person. Say what? Tell me how you feel about me. I obviously... I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I like you. No, that doesn't sound correct. Gods, I'm so good at speaking, but when it comes to you, I become a mess. What I feel for you is more than just like. You are everything I desire. So, I probably, maybe, am in love with you. I hate that this is what I go to, not an actual response to his feelings, but I won the bet, Casper. I know. You can keep your soul. Oh? I'd much rather have your heart. Oh, that is actually kind of cute. A poor trade-off. How? Then give me something else, too. What do you want? How about a kiss? That's pretty cute. A kiss? No? Yes. Yes? A kiss is fine. A kiss is more than fine. A kiss is great. Cute. Close your eyes, Casper. Really, you're so demanding. We really are. I got stuck with the worst mortal of all. Well. Oh. Sealed with a kiss. Win the bet. Cool. I won. I was not expecting. I was seriously expecting to die. Kiss me then, sunshine. Wow. Oh! Ending 3, mine. Huh. Cool. You all are amazing. Wow, there's so many people in on this. Lead writers, lead character artists, environmental, additional. Nice. All right. This game was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it. I probably will... Wow, so many people. Solaris, that's a cool name. I actually had a character named Solaris. Not a character in a story that I've written, just an OC that lived in my head. Oh, thank you too. Ooh, items, yay. Ooh. Ah! Oh, cute. Right, okay. So I was right. We did finish sooner than I was expecting. Or not sooner than I was expecting, but sooner than I usually end my streams. So, I'm gonna see if I can actually... We're gonna actually do... Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna switch you all over to my starting screen. And we are going to do the Finding Waldo, but with cats game. Okay, so I will see you all in like 30 seconds to a minute or something. Or for people who are watching this after the fact on YouTube, I will see you in another video because I will most likely split these up. So yeah,